And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, number 16. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for Chicago, Hideki Matsui. And now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. And we're back. And on the hill, the lefty, Shota Imanaga. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him swinging on the curveball. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Up now for Washington, Lars Nootbaar. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's down and away. Lee leads off second with one gone in the inning. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And here is Matt Chapman. Man on second, 2 down. And that one's a little bit low. Now 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a count 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Top of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Kazuo Oka. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Kim calls it in, and there's one away.
That is good. The first baseman, number 5.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. One down, base is empty. A little bit low. 2-1. No score here in the second. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That is good. The second baseman.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Nori Nakamura. 2 outs, base is empty. Slice to right, lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Foul ball there.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him. But the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
And that skips in the dirt. And there's a ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now Juan Bin Cho. That one missed. That one fouled off. Goodman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right side. It's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting up, the second baseman, number 6.
So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Nats take the lead. Save! It's 2-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Here's the throw to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And they lead by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Next to hit for the Nats, Ha-Seong Kim. Throw to first. Lee gets back easily.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and
there's a swing and a drive, and no one can get there. Lee around third. The relay throw. He's set, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Lars Nootbaar digging in for the Nationals.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Coco.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
That's out to center field. Drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We play 2 full. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And a strike in there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out to short. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Now here is Kazuo Matsui. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And out to a board. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lee makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a ball evens the count.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Strike 2. In the air, right side. Lee sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. The 1-1. Slice down the right side. Way high there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now up for Washington, Hunter Goodman. And there's a ball. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Up now for Washington, Juan Bin Cho. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's down and in. Tommy Edman up next for Washington. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And the Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Matsui.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Here's a big power threat. Kazuo Oka. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses, and the count's full. And that one hammered back there. Tattooed and gone. A 2-run homer. Home run number 10 on the year. And they cut into the deficit.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here's the first baseman. And that's too high.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Grounds one to short. Kim. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. And delivers outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 4th, and here comes Tommy Edman.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Matsui makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Tae-Sung Kim. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. On target. He got it. Nice play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Jung-Hoo Lee digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's into the double, and that's his second double of the night. So runner at second, 2 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Tae-Sung Kim. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubs 2. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Kazuo Matsui. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
In there at the knees, now 3-2. Rips that one center field. Grabs it on the run. 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Just missed. That one hit to right. Lee on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. To the right side, Nakamura. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number
now
1.
Batting, 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. On his way over. 2 away now.
Now batting, the 1st baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Spencer Torkelson. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make.
Now pitching for
Here comes
Chicago,
a new arm for the Cubs, Yu
11,
Darvish.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now at the plate, Hunter Goodman. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We're through 5. It's the National. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brian Yu.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Now back, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Hideki Matsui. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Goodman down to first with it. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Just missed. The Nationals holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now up for Washington, Won-Bin Cho.
The center fielder, Won-Bin Cho.
Darvish kicks, delivers. And that misses. And that's ball 3. Darvish, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Puts it away for the out. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Up the middle, Matsui to first, and they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
2 down, bases empty. Hesung Kim digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance, and it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line drive. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Nationals leave 1 as they can't add to their. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yunil Choi.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Action in the pen down there. Julius Ka looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Fujinami, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's too low. And now it's 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
Nori Nakamura, the next Cub to hit. And time call. Called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Akinori Iwamura.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip to second, relay to first, double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You've got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here the top half of inning number 7. Oh,
I don't know how you take that.
that was a strike. Matsui would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Not shortstop.
Darvish delivers. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And a foul ball. And a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air out to center. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the dirt, and that's ball 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here is Matt Chapman. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, number 2,
Kyle Higashioka. The next Cub. To hit. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Masataka Yoshida. 1 out. The base is empty for him. The Cubbies down by a pair. And that's outside. And strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Lifted in the air out to left. Nootbaar makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. His second homer of this series. It's 4-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki, looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball is outside. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. 2 outs. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Miguel Amaya, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Well, 1-run game up now for Washington. Spencer Torkelson.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now here is Hunter Goodman. Way high. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Under it. Corrals it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 13.
2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Won Bin Cho. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him! A beautiful play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's going to be Hideki Matsui. And now 2-1. Swings through that. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
He's 2 outs away. Oka digs in now. 1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, nice play. Over to first. But he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle. And the tying run is on.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play.
One down, runner at first. And now the first baseman making a move at first. On to pinch run, Brooks Baldwin. Check on the runner. Baldwin dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Not even close there. 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Cubs, Akinori Iwamura. Out to short, Kim. And that is the ball game. Number 16 with his first Major League win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.